Good evening and salutations, my Days of the Last fans. I wasn't too sure if I was actually going to do one. Kept bouncing back and forth between it, but I did have a couple of things to say about this episode. And I want to start off with Kayla for a minute because I feel like she's being such a hypocrite in this situation when Steve tells her the truth. Because she berates him left and right, talking about, oh, you got Clyde out of prison, this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, this man's telling me if I didn't do it, I felt like Kurt was going to die. I didn't have a choice. Oh, your work with Ava, da 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 da. You do realize that if Stephanie was in that exact position, you would have did exactly what Steve just did. So spare me this more high ground about how it was wrong and, killed our niece and blah, 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 because that was his son. That was his son. But oh, no, 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 no. She got to sit there and just go off on the mouth. This is the problem when people sit there and think with their emotions. Because usually they have, 9 times out of 10, they have some stupid ish that comes out of their mouths. And it's very easy to sit there and judge someone when you're not them and you're not in their shoes. But let that be Stephanie. Let that be Stephanie. There'd be a whole different story. Or let that be Joey. And she would have did that with quickness. So, honestly, tell you the truth, she can shut the F up forever. Okay, well, maybe not forever, but yeah. Um, Now, Brady is coming across as jealous. Um, he tells Alex, oh, don't really jerk around, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, bro, he doesn't need a lecture from you. They're living together. So what? You don't run anything. You're not married to this girl. You're not married to this woman. Yeah, you share a son, but that's about it, though. So you trying to give him advice on this, that, and the third? Come on with that. And like he said, what happens in my place stays in my place. It's none of your damn concern. You don't pretty much run anything. Um, Teresa has a talk with Constantine, who is still putting pressure on her neck to get the job done. Tells her how to go about it. And she does, she starts doing her whole lingerie when Alex gets to the house, she's looking at different lingerie, whatever. Didn't really do anything for me, but it seemed like it was work for Alex, so I guess our plan is working. Um what am I doing? The talk with Constantine and Maggie didn't really go anywhere. I mean, all she talks about how Victor was a very complicated man. He probably was. I mean, I only started watching the show 2 years ago, unfortunately. I really do feel like I should have been watching the show way back in its heyday, but here we are. Um, Constantine continues to sit there and be the snake parasite, whatever you want to sit there and call him. Um, I don't know what's going to want to go on with Maggie, but Julie comes in, and Julie also knows that Maggie is getting closer to Constantine. And I know that Maggie is still feeling guilty because, her husband hasn't been gone that long. And, people sitting there saying, well, he wouldn't want you to be alone and stuff like that. I'm like, it's not even been a year yet. It's literally have not even been a year. I think it's been like 6 months. I mean, granted, I don't know what's the proper etiquette as far as when your spouse dies and you move forward, but like, I mean, I felt like they were practically trying to push her into Constantine's arms. Like, can you give her a minute to breathe? Now, what they're saying is true, but I guess for soap opera time, they gotta kind of speed things up, which I get. Um, Now, John and Steve, before they go to the hospital, maybe after he goes to the hospital, no, it's definitely before, they do want to talk with Ava. Ava talks about how she's leaving the bistro. Even though, the books are clean and stuff like that, she's still leaving the bistro. I'm just like, you don't have a job. I don't get that. It's like on General Hospital with Sasha. It's like, okay, I'm gonna quit deception. Do you have another job lined up? Nope. Just gonna lie about the seat of my pants. That's literally what Ava Smith is saying. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be done, and maybe go back to school for. And she talks about her passions and stuff like that. But I'm like, yeah, but the bills are gonna start to come in. So what are we gonna do about that? Like, what are we gonna do about the here and the now? I mean, maybe Harris can sit there and move in and you know help offset the cost. I mean, when Shin was there, at least Shin was not there paying for his portion. Which I'm wondering when they're ever gonna sit there and kind of solve that. I mean, no, reality, I probably shouldn't hold my breath because remember that guy? What's his name? Evan Christian, whatever you want to sit there and call him. Yeah, they still didn't really get to that, did they? With Jan Spears, is she? She's not dead, right? She's in the one. Yep. I guess I shouldn't hold my breath for the other thing. Um. Anyway, John comes over, and after they talk to Ava about trying to see if she can remember anything else, which I don't really understand. How is she going to remember anything more than you asked her the last 3 or 4 times? John has a talk with Harris about brainwashing and how do you get through it and stuff like that. I think honestly, to tell you the truth, all this really was a way to ease his conscience. He's like, hey, listen, Harris got brainwashed to sit there and do God knows what. If we could sit there and get through it day by day, then so could I. Which is a lot better plan than him turning himself in for a crime he doesn't even remember doing. Which to this day is still stupid, but I'm gonna try to move past that one. Um, so I think he got the answers that he was looking for. Still don't know what. I mean, I know he said that they tried to do. They tried to hypnotize him. I don't know, maybe see another therapist or whatever. I don't know, and also maybe Marlena's too close to make it work. Has he tried to see anyone else other than Marlena? Nope, Marlena's the best. Well, I guess that's it. Like, really? Because this seems important enough for you to, turn yourself in for a crime you don't even know if you committed. But it doesn't seem important enough for you to get a second person to hypnotize you. No. Oh yeah, I forgot that's way too much logic for a soap opera. My bad. Um. Also, I'm pretty sure that Constantine is going to be pissed off when he finds out that Teresa is kind of starting to get close to Brady. Like I don't know what it is about Brady because it's like he doesn't want to be with I forgot her damn name, Kristen. But he also doesn't want to be with Teresa. But he's very controlling and he's doing this a little bit overprotection thing with Teresa. And I get that they share a son, but I'm like, she's a grown ass woman. Let this chick ride. But when he found out that he was she was shocking out with Alex, like you out two are living together with the 20 questions, like bro, it's not even noon yet. Like what's the matter with you? Um, I feel like he's just doing too much. Really, is what it comes down to. You're doing way too much, bro. Um, anyway, that's pretty much all I got for now. I feel like there's probably more, but that's the gist of the episode. Um, if I miss anything, come to the live stream tonight, 8 p.m. Oh, almost forgot. Clyde is back towards the end of the episode. Ooh, that was kind of a big thing though. Towards the end of the episode, Ava gets a call from Clyde, and he is back in Salem for God knows what reasons. Because I'm gonna be honest, if I manage to sit there and break out of jail, why am I coming back? And also, you would think that this chick would actually want to be in the mob since Clyde is in a win, and any point in time he can come back to get Trip, do it over again. At least this time you would actually have some sort of protection. But no, I'm not going to be in the mob. I'm not going to sit there and run a bistro. What am I going to do? I don't know. We'll just see what happens. I'm sorry. It's like I, I don't, whatever. Um, yeah, okay, and that's it. And again, if I did miss anything, come to the live stream tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll sit there and talk about all the shows during our hospital days of our lives, Born and Beautiful, Young and Restless. And with that being said, I'm going to go. I'll see you in the next video.